Hi, I'm Fran.
And I'm Charlotte.
Wait, this is preparation for our YouTube.
Yeah, this is. Okay, right. So we are.
So today we're going to be doing.
Right. This is serious now. Okay. We're going to be doing our evaluation of the dance show and talking about what went well and what we would like to improve on. Yeah. So I'll start.
Okay.
On reflection, watching the video back, I think the first thing I didn't like was the scramble at the beginning. I think it looked a bit half-hearted. I think it needed to be more hectic and more like we were like running away from something, so that the audience could get the stimulus, because obviously it's quite a tragic event. And I think if it was more hectic, it would have made much more of an impact. So to improve that next time, I think I can improve my characterisation and really thinking about what the piece is about and applying that to my dancing.
Okay, well, in Guernica, again, I think my scramble was not scrambly enough. I basically just slid across the floor, and I needed to be kind of more, like you said, hectic. And like, what's the word? Like, I can't remember the word, but yeah, more hectic and
Urgency.
Urgent, and kind of like you're running away from something. Also, my energy throughout the whole piece really was kind of not great. I think because we changed it quite a few times, and like I wasn't really too confident with it to begin with anyway, especially in the jumping bit at the end. Like I never got that down because I didn't know how to do it, and like it was just a mess. And my facial expressions needed to improve on that as well, because I was concentrating so much on trying to get it right. I don't think I showed the story or like the like the acting part of it very well, because I was too like into trying to get it right.
That's like me as well. Like
same
facial expressions. I was just so focused on actually remembering the routine. I forgot about the face. Same with like extension as well. Like I think it got a bit like lazy because you just obviously try and remember and keep in time and stuff. So if we did it again, I think we both try and
totally
think more about our face and
extension. Yeah, because at the moment I think my moves were kind of like a bit crumped. Don't be an oaf, I've written. I think I just need to be more graceful, because at the moment I'm really heavy-footed, and I know that for the piece it was kind of like you needed to be all over the place, but also in a great graceful way, which
in like
organised mess, which I'm just very
mess,
just blobby, like an elephant, like.
Wow,
it's just
nice.
Thank you.
I did put some good things.
Yeah.
I put on the bit where we, as a three, I pull Valencia and Megan, and then they go on the floor and then I slide. I thought the energy on that bit was good. Like we were all like fully extending and using energy, and also good timing. There's a bit we do in unison in trio. It's like the jump with the foot forward, and then whatever that's called, one of these, just sort of give you a demonstration. We were all nicely in time, and that looked really effective because it like juxtaposed from the crazy the manic bit before, so it looked really good. Like it was quite not impressive, but like impactful, to the audience, and that's like a moment like, oh, that looks good.
So my good things were timing. I think it was a bit when me and Lois were on the floor and doing that boom boom 6-6, wasn't it?
Yeah, perfect in time.
Yeah, and then it kind of went into the jump, which we don't want to talk about. But
it's good though, because like like I was saying, like some bits perfectly in time looked good compared to like. Because obviously the whole thing of the piece was that it was supposed to be quite
messy,
hectic and quite messy, and it looked.
Then if you have like that moment of synchronisation, you're like, oh, it's an actual dance piece.
Yeah.
And I remembered it, which was I think one of the first times that I actually did remember it. It was in the actual dance show, so that's good. I think that's literally the only good things about it. Also, I had a khaki costume.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a good point.
On another note, Payday was sick.
Payday was sick. Looking back,
I basically have all good things apart from
Same.
one bad thing. Because I messed up the Bruce bit, but I messed it up. But it's turning it a negative into a positive. But I played it off, and I still was like mouthing the words and stuff, keeping the energy up, moving on to the next bit. To mask my mistake. Like, I don't think anyone really notices.
No,
until you watch it back and you point it out. But like, I messed it up, but no one noticed on the day.
Yeah.
So like, it's just like started out, which I was quite happy that I did that.
Yeah.
But then other than that, I just said good energy, good singing, and confidence. I think everyone, because it's just like a fun dance piece.
Pulled it out the bag for Payday.
Everyone just like, yeah, it's just fun, and I think automatically when you're having fun, like you know the song, and like it's funky dance move, like extension's really good, and like energy's really good, and eyeline as well was really good. Like everyone was looking up, and everyone looked really confident.
I liked the bar bit where we're like, I think one of my targets needs to be actually putting as much effort as I do into musical numbers, than
into just dance.
Into like proper dance, because at the moment I'm so unconfident with dance because I just think I'm not a dancer, and like I get like down about it, can't do something like professional or whatever. As soon as we move into musical theatre, it's a bit more fun, so it's easier to kind of like put your energy and stuff into it when you're doing it, because there's an actual, like, you know the story, and especially when you're singing along.
Yeah, exactly.
And our lip syncing was sick.
Yeah, it was really good.
So good.
I think that came with practice as well, because we love it so much, like Macon Dagenham. It came with like, we practiced it all the time, so maybe applying that into jazz and stuff.
And also, yeah, definitely. Because I think with jazz, it is professional. It's like proper dancing, but
it's also fun.
Yeah, with Guernica, it was really kind of like moody and serious.
And there was no lyrics as well. When I'm dancing with a song about lyrics, I find it quite hard.
Yeah, same. Especially not to keep in time, but like to find the 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Especially when it doesn't have like a proper pulse to it.
Yeah, it's quite hard.
But yeah, La La Land with jazz, I think it's going to be good because it's just more upbeat and fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll target. Yeah. Oh,
target
that.
Hold on, no, isn't it? Okay. I thought that was it. It is. You have it. Okay, let's do 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah, okay.
My first target is extension, and I said I wanted to make sure my arms and legs are extended, and that's including like pointing my toes and stuff, because I sometimes forget, because obviously like, I'm not a dancer, so I forget to point my toes and they look a bit like gross and sprawly. And I want to do that because I want to ensure it looks sort of professional and neat, and there's nothing worse than watching someone sort of oaf around. And I'll practice my phrases in the mirror to do that. So like take it slow, like do it half time, and really like focus. So like once I know the moves inside out, I can really like focus on extension then. And I want to do that by the jazz performance, although I want it to be an ongoing focus. So I just want to make sure in everything that I do that I'm really extending, because I think it just looks so much nicer, and you look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah. My first target is more energy when performing dances that aren't doing musicals. As I was saying, I need to achieve this because at the moment I'm fine in musical numbers, but when it's serious dance, I lose energy, which brings the sound of the piece down. Because it's serious dancing, and I can't take myself seriously because I just look like an oaf.
No, I agree. I'm the same.
You know what I mean? So,
and you feel like
and
like judged, but you just need to like own it.
So I'll achieve this by putting in extra effort in rehearsals and practicing any bits that I'm not comfortable with in order to get through them to perform standard. So I think that would have been helpful in Guernica if I'd gone over that jumping phrase like till I was sick of it, until I'd actually got it, and in the dance it would have been easier to pull it off.
We should make that a target, like trying to practice the jazz in like
in our
lunch times, and challenge ourselves to do like the complicated bits. Yeah, because I think we can do it if we practice.
Yeah,
both are lovely. Eyeline is my next one. Keeping my head up and out, projecting out during performance and rehearsal. This makes me look confident and allows the audience to believe the performance and enjoy it, because they like feel more comfortable if you look confident. To achieve this, I want to get my peers to watch me and like not yell at me, but like say something when I like don't look confident enough, and then like just going over it and over it and over it, and like making sure that I'm always confident. And I said that I wanted to do this before Maiden Dagenham, because I think it applies to that as well, like especially in Cortina, because that's quite a dancey number. I just want to make sure that I'm 100% confident, because that's part of the character as well. Like I'm playing a Cortina girl who is on TV, so obviously she'd be confident. So like I think it really applies to that as well.
My second one is pirouettes / balancing when turning, because at the moment really not good at it. Pirouettes. That's my next one. Bloody hell.
So hard.
It's especially when you're an oaf, you know.
Stop calling it
No, but
and
trying
it's
to get the
dance.
balance and each step, but it's not just a turn. It's like you have to proper like and then stay up on. Can't do that. It's really hard. I'll achieve this by going over each step of doing a pirouette over and over again until I'm confident with them. So that includes stepping behind, going up on one leg, the actual turn, and then where I place my feet.
Like landing it.
Yeah, when I land it, it's really like off balance and like wobbly and just kind of looks really messy. Whereas like if I had done that and I pirouetted and just went straight down, it'd be fine. I want to do that by May dance show, but also for all of them it's like any dance lesson from now, because I just want to get it up to standard for, you know, just general dance lessons really.
My last one is also balance. So to be able to hold my balance and to create strong movement, like in everything, and pirouettes as well, like I think like core strength and balance can help with everything, not just pirouettes. But I did say this especially will help with my jazz, because it's all about like balance, like with ballet and stuff as well, isn't it? Like it's all about keeping like everything like nice and tight and
everything up.
And like pirouettes especially, like it really, like I didn't realise how much you like use your core in it and stuff. Like, and you have to be able to balance, so that's something that I want to work on. To achieve this, I said I used simple exercises like corner work to practice balancing and pirouettes. So just like keep doing the beginning steps over and over again, like doing the turns to the corner, like especially like using your head as well, because obviously that helps with balance. And like, it frustrates me because I can't do it, but I just got to like persevere, because I'll get it eventually. And then I would like to be confident in this by the jazz performance. So like I want to be able to do it like without the mirrors and things, because obviously when we're performing we don't have the mirrors. So I want to be able to feel confident without those.
Yeah, I agree. My last one is being more graceful, which has been a big factor in this whole video. I need to achieve it because at the moment my dance technique is quite clumsy and can often accentuate any confidence that I lack. So, say with pirouettes, I'm not confident with it, but then if I tricked myself into thinking I was confident, it'd probably look better than...
Yeah, like fake it.
But then if I was less clumsy, that would also help. Because at the moment it's just... I think just extension as well, like when you're doing it and getting your head up would be useful. And just not being so heavy-footed, like... I just stomp around, and you can't do that in like ballet and jazz. I'll achieve this by trying not to be so heavy-footed when dancing and also losing weight, because I'm heavy. But that's just from now on as well, because I think it'll just help in all aspects, even like Maiden Dagenham. Like
and it helps with posture as well, like acting and stuff.
Exactly, yeah. So I won't be so hunched over, and like I'll be more open. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Extended.
Oh, pretending. Lol.
That's all. That's it. Thanks
for watching.
Subscribe. Give us a big thumbs up.